Hello, imbecile.
Hello.
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 Hello, guys.
Hello, bitches.
Oh, hello there. Remember to like, of course, subscribe, and ring the bell for us. Bye.
Hey, we're missing one, and I'm blurry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's all right.
All
You're
right.
looking good.
I'm blurry again.
It's coming back.
I'll
There
be
you
like
go.
Philip DeFranco and talk with my hands and get a bunch of work done. Have you ever seen? It's so annoying. I tried to watch one of his videos. Anyways, welcome one and all. The Creedence and Bishop Show, the OG show, is live. And without B-Shop, we knew when he sent a message today. He's kind of like Knox, a little bit of a cryptic message.
In his defense, we're all kind of like that. We're a little bit like that. We're like, ooh, if there's a chance I'm going to be late, I'm going to just set the table.
Yeah, and it's all right. It's okay to be late once in a while. He's got a gig doing some basketball stuff, but he says, I'll be right on time, but I got a basketball thing going on. That of course
Well, he was going in. He was going in at 7:00.
But basketball game, who knows how long that is?
Well,
Cheers to the Rooster and all 60 of you. Hello and welcome. Knox, hi. I see you wanted to say something. I'm going in and out, and it's really annoying.
Really quick before Knox says anything, go ahead and get your votes in on the poll. How late will Bishop be? 8:40, 8:50, 9 o'clock, 9:10, anywhere between those times. If he comes in at 8:45, 8:40 wins. If so on and so forth. So get
9:10 for me.
Get your votes in now.
9:10 for me. I'm putting in my vote at the moment.
Make sure you do, and if you could give us a like, I'd appreciate that as well.
I would be happy to. No
Thank you. You're generous.
Knox, how you doing, buddy? You all right?
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can hear you all right.
You're good.
All right.
Why were you talking? We didn't hear you.
I guess. Didn't mean to step on you when I was, unless you were just ignoring what I was saying. You might have been.
Just ignoring you. Happy birthday to Richard. What were you saying, Knox? I didn't mean to.
Yeah, go on. We're on bated breath. What's up?
I was just saying that he goes in at 7:00 for the game,
and
it takes about 90 minutes to play a basketball game.
And it's men's, and it takes a little bit longer. He said that it's men's, so let's do the math.
I thought he only did women's.
Me too. Now he's bi.
He swings both ways, guys. He gets it all.
So, got something special for you when Bishop does get here, or if it looks like he's running late, then we'll do it anyways. We gotta watch somebody make some nachos. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. From front to back, we're watching the nacho making happen.
It's gonna happen. We're excited about that.
Something a little bit different for the OG show. We're gonna do that. But first, and I want to jump into this and just do it now. After we kind of say hey and stuff. So 6 got together a little game to play for us today. And Knox, it's all about you.
All about you.
And I think you're gonna enjoy it. You've got some ladies.
Pretty simple. Mm-hmm.
Got some ladies to pick from. That's it.
Ladies.
Very easy. Of course, we're going to get our guesses in. Going to give you guys a chance in the chat to do that as well.
I mean, we all know two things about Knox. One, he likes all kinds of women.
That's right. He said that. on
And
the show.
two, he is a fine judge of women.
Yep. So I'd like to go through each one of the women and hear your thoughts, and then your final. Just like you ever watch any of those beachfront bargain hunt shows by any chance?
Beachfront bargain hunt with Creedence.
Just with Wermans. So we're gonna do that tonight. Watch the nachos. We'll get caught up. Maybe some news if we got time, but I'm guessing that we're not going to. Wanted to make the announcement too that Hall and Ass for the Holidays 2 made that announcement earlier today that it is happening again. So
Very exciting.
it's going to be a little bit like what we did over Thanksgiving. It's going to end with Knoxmas, the Knoxmas special, whatever that.
Very Merry Knoxmas. Me and Knox were discussing that before we went on the air. Very excited about some of these amazing ideas. And again, it's going to be one of those kinds of shows where it's going to be almost like fireside chat with Knox. He's going to be answering your questions, maybe a little storytelling. A lot of good stuff coming out of that.
I do have one hint to drop.
Yeah.
Quickly. I was telling Mikey backstage, I've expanded my my railway through the apartment. Yeah.
Will we see new parts of the apartment?
Maybe.
Oh, I want to get in that bathroom so bad.
You might. It's too tight of a turning radius in the bathroom, dude.
Okay.
Can't go in and out. But I went to the Great Train Extravaganza at the Egg, Creed.
All right.
Like a train convention.
Okay.
And that's where I bought that really sweet thing you saw in the video but you didn't react to. In our group chat.
Well, I don't look at a lot of it. There was like 45 messages, and one of them had something to do with Bishop having sex with Carol Small.
You're the only one.
So
you're the only one that didn't react.
I knew that was coming.
I'm so sorry about that. I'll jump on it in just a
so
minute.
did he. He knew he did it. That was I don't know, just messing with you.
Subconscious.
I didn't do that on purpose. My God. I promise you, my ex-boyfriend, that I did not.
You're just trying to trigger me.
You love to hurt me, don't you?
Yes.
So
yes,
I'm having
son of a bitch.
I'm having an issue over here. I have my microphone, and then I have my spot where I run all audio out, and then my third portion of the board that I have set up is to hear you or anything that you feed or any of that. And it's all bleeding through on the second channel. It's all on one. So that's where the hum is coming from. So I go to turn down the hum and I don't hear you guys. So that's an issue.
Do you have it turned down right now? I don't really hear a hum. Do you, Mike?
Yeah, I haven't heard the hum.
Hum's not there at the moment. Yeah, very weird. I don't know how that I haven't ran any updates on the computer. I don't know. That's the very
and I don't really think it was on purpose, Creed.
Okay, sure you don't, but you had to bring it up. So I need to get this off my chest. We came home from swim class and my bird somehow got out of the cage and my dog played with it. My kids found it. It's been along right here. Oh, yeah, that is.
What kind of bird was it?
What was the bird's name? So we can remember it in the proper way that we should.
Yeah, that sucks, Haley. I'm sorry about that.
Haley, would help if we dedicate the show to the bird.
The bird. We noticed today somebody new that's on Spied Life has a bird that just roams around the house freely, apparently.
I didn't know that was even. They had a parakeet that just goes around and eats when it's ready.
You ever had a bird for a pet, Creed?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
as a kid, I was always scared of them.
Hey, Carrie. Knox's mama's here, Hambo Hill. I just want to say hi to everybody. Dennis, there's Joel.
Knox's mom. What an honor. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Jeanette is here, house mom over on the Facebook, taking care of things, holding it down, taking bets as to how many minutes into the show will Knox look haggard and ready to go to sleep. Yeah, hair's on point today, though. Looking good.
It was better before you put the headphones on, man. It was something
It's
else.
even taller. Actually.
It was like a mad
Johnson.
scientist had wandered.
Can I
into the
put my
room.
own? Can I put my own time in there? Do I get to bet on that one too?
Well, I don't look at the message that he just sent because. Hi, Val.
Val's here all the time now. Good to see you.
I like that.
All right,
Even though she didn't realize I wasn't Bishop.
you
but
can
that's
ditch
okay.
the full screen me. Get rid. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Virginia. Knox, you're still going to have surgery this month, Terrell's.
Yeah, next week.
Did you schedule that for 8:30 on a Wednesday?
Thursday.
No, it's on Thursday.
Oh.
Pre-surgery special.
Mhm.
Get breasts, for those of you who didn't know, he's making that leap.
What's up, loud?
Is there any way they can film the surgery? We would love to see what's going on.
No, we won't.
No.
I tried.
Oh, I'm a Dolphins fan.
I'll check in though. I mean, I'll be around to jump on more of your streams because I'll be sitting still for a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I can go live from the couch.
Couch surfing, dude.
It's laparoscopic. It isn't that big of a deal, but I'll be laid up for a couple days probably.
Are they? Is anyone coming by to take care of you? It's all about you.
Well,
Oh,
the
I would have went and got another bird. I mean, if you caught it quick enough, like I would have ran right
It
out.
didn't happen.
oh man, that sucks. How old's the daughter? About losing a pet. I'm trying to gauge how old, you know.
She's not.
I lost
She's too young for you.
I'm
A
not
little bit too young, but
Jesus.
Will we be seeing your bedroom this time for your Knoxmas special?
You might.
it was very close. We could almost see, and we could see into the bathroom a little bit from the last one. I'm pretty excited about that. It was awesome. Sneak peek.
I meant to turn the light on. But no, seriously, I went to this show and I picked up a new engine. And,
Just the engine? Is that all you bought?
Oh no, I got other stuff too besides the engine. But that was the big purchase. So
Can we guess how much you paid for it? Because you said you talked the guy down on this engine.
So then you
I
know it's
did.
not super cheap then, because if you're talking somebody down, it's
they are. Remember, it's garden scale.
yes. Oh, we
They're
haven't
big.
forgotten.
So after I bought this thing and I walked around with it, like I was looking at our tables, all the people were stopping and talking to me about it. They're all
my
like,
God.
"Oh, look at that thing!
You got
That thing's amazing."
It's a
It is pretty
showstopper.
cool. It is pretty
Boner.
cool. I'm not gonna lie,
Boner,
and it's
boner,
fast.
boner, boner.
But here's the thing,
Boner.
also.
Hey, boner.
Boner, boner,
Hey,
boner,
boner.
boner,
Hey, boner.
boner, 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 boner.
Okay, continue.
So you're
done?
walking around with the most amazing engine.
Meeting lots of
stopped.
guys asking, "Hey, you want to get a chicken sandwich with me?"
No,
That's
nobody
right.
mentioned getting
That's right.
lunch,
Lots of girls, lots of guys.
but a lot of kids were looking at it. It was got a lot of attention. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. I'm not gonna
Real
lie.
show.
But here's the thing: the
We're even now. I didn't react to some random Facebook post. Didn't even. I can't ever mention it again.
Even Steven, bud.
he knew I wasn't coming to the wedding. Here, should
Creed,
I-
do you know anything about trains? So am I at a deficit
don't.
here with my
No.
guess? Okay,
I
I'm going-
don't. It's a G scale engine. People are talking about it at the place. So I mean,
Why don't you put up the video quick, and just show the clip, and everybody can guess how much it was.
No.
Just
can
pull it
guess.
right out of it.
Yeah, that's right. I got it.
You don't want to see it?
I may have liked it, but it might have been a lie.
Wow,
Just kidding.
Truth,
just
man.
kidding.
Truth.
a pity like.
I got my bet.
I know Knox is waiting for this thing to get a reaction, so
Mhm.
there it is. This will really
Bated
make-
breath.
This will really make his morning. There you go, buddy.
Hold on a second. Damn thing.
That's some high quality content right there.
See, I I feel like I might be over guessing on my bid, but I don't know the actual retail price of. How old is this train, by the way?
30 years probably.
Ooh, vintage.
Oh, I see the Cape Cod one too. Okay. I didn't see that before because I never looked at it. No, I have.
It's cruising in that
Yeah, it
clip.
is. So I watched it a couple times there. Turn the volume on. See the Cape Cod.
Cruising.
It's nice.
Coming around the bend.
Yeah, she's hauling, man. It's got some.
It's got some interior lights and stuff.
And there's
Look
a
at
guy inside of it too. Yeah.
I gotta look, see if I can see him. Oh, I see him.
that. I'm seeing them in there.
All right. You have yours written down, right?
I have mine
All
written
right.
down, so you can just guess yours.
Yeah, 250. No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Because Knox bought it. Wait a minute. I don't think he would drop 250 on this.
Perfect stop right there.
Did you know that we were?
Did I know what?
Did you know that you might have another Christmas special, or that you would have another special to do before you?
No.
You did.
No.
That add to my.
He's been in the market for one of these babies for a while.
Well, I wanted something different than like the I've got this holiday locomotive, like an old steam engine, and then I've got the weird European thing that I wasn't a huge fan of. That's what I used in the first special. That's what I
I'm gonna switch mine to the exact amount of people that are in here and say 95.
Ooh, it's pretty good.
What? Well, that's not much of a competition.
Okay, well, let's see all the other bets from the chat. I see there's some big numbers over here.
Carol, Bish made a funny thing about the fact that he's going to be in Minnesota. So he said something about taking you out for a date.
That's okay, Val. I'll let it slide this time.
Hello, Odd. I'm sorry I just missed a ton of you guys. Even another police pursuit.
That's a nice bass.
Came through.
Good to see you. Good
Oh my
to
God, I was
see ya.
way okay. Well, here's another thing. When I because of the way that
$900.
With the way that the comments are, that we can get to all of them. Now they're not moving, and I'm noticing that it's a lot easier to scroll too. I think
They don't jerk.
Yeah, I think that they may have done
$750.
something.
Who do you guys think this is? Knox Rockefeller? I mean, come on.
Love having you around, man.
Yeah, man. Look, all we do is live videos. That's it.
300, 125, 500,
Ooh.
360, 75, 99. I can't believe that
Nine.
Mikey and I both picked the exact same number. That's
Yeah, that's funny.
kind of crazy. 78, 125, 150, 125, and Odd with a nice bass. 450.
Is that a
Nice
new
bass.
picture? Never seen that picture before.
Pretty lady, isn't she? Raw Dog says 50, and Doug says 0. He just stole the damn thing.
All right, Knox. Let's hear it.
The original price tag was $225.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
You talked
And-
him down.
I got him down to $190.
Damn, I guess I should have went
So-
with my original thoughts were at that 200 mark and got him down, but I'm like, who would pay that for that? You did.
Obviously, it's a piece. It's a good piece.
Here's the thing: they're good for inside and outside.
Basketball game.
He's on his way.
Oh, I didn't know. Is that they're waterproof? So they truly are for like garden.
Yeah, they're for out in the gardens or outdoors. Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that sold it to me, he told me all about his backyard. First of all, he was there with his son, and they've been doing
Yeah.
shows for 40 years. And told me that he had a big thing in his backyard, but one of those storms, he said, came through and tore up his backyard. And
850. Who voted 850? End the poll. 850.
Hello.
53.
Results coming in right now. 850 is the winning bet. If you took 850 on the poll, let's see how
What
many of you
app are
were
you
right.
seeing it's 850?
Too cheap to pay for an entire sandwich, but pays $190 for a grain. That's Knox in a nutshell. That's
8% of you said Bishop would be here at 840. 22% of you said 910.
that was
Wow.
24% said 850.
9:10. Wow. No.
24% of you were right, and 44% of you said 9 o'clock, and you were wrong. So wrong.
Ain't that so? B-Shop, good to see you. Had a little basketball, did we?
Yes, a little men's basketball going on. Creed, I know you're on the edge of your seat. It was the first Region 10 conference game at the Schwartz Center, and they were taking on the Richard Bland Statesman. And, well,
Richard Bland.
the Richard Bland Statesman, yes. And
Good old Richard Bland.
yes, and
What do you win? You win that.
I have the scores for you.
Dick Bland.
65 Statesman. Your Cape Fear Sea Devils 79. So I don't know who won on that, but congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you bet on the scores.
Good to see you, Bish. Anything exciting this week since we've last spoke? Or?
I have an interview for a job tomorrow. So, we'll see what happens with that.
Speaking of which, I kind of dropped the ball about you wanting to have sex with Carol.
Oh,
I was wondering,
I was wondering. I said,
when
I said,
and
why
where?
did that not get any reaction?
Oh, that got a lot of reaction. I laughed my ass
Trust me.
off.
But there was no smiley faces, no
God.
hearts.
Man,
No,
Mikey
nothing.
and
I
I
was
got to
like,
up our
whoa.
game.
I was
We
like,
are
oh,
Up
really
our
my
game.
goodness.
I'll
I
tell
was
you.
like, my goodness, tough crowd.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly why.
make fun
Since
of
you and
Carol.
Knox have now both brought up shit about our Facebook messages. We very nicely put in a thing about a heads up that, we're going to have, the Hall and Ass for the holidays. Crickets, as always. Nothing.
Well, no,
Absolutely
I just saw
nothing about
Mikey's
that.
thing that he
So-
made. By the way, Mikey, I like that Les Claypool's behind you. Dressed as Santa
Yes.
Claus.
My name is.
And I don't know, 50 messages past that and nothing about all that asked for the holidays or hey, I'll open up some time, I'll do this, any discussion whatsoever.
Well, there was
Slammed
no question. You just put a photo of Mikey editing the thing, and I was like, okay, cool.
Creed wants it to be a jump off point
Oh well,
where we have
discussion
more talk
rolling.
from it.
with others that are involved on the channel.
Yeah.
Get rolling with it.
So anyways, that's why I didn't participate in any of it. Now I laughed a lot. At the
So it
time.
was on purpose?
No, I didn't. By the way, I'm not mad at
Oh
you.
my God.
Oh my God. By the way, I'm not mad at you. She said, no, not on purpose. I'm just saying that I was waiting for the discussion, anything for a little bit of help with the channel so we can, wait on that. And
well, there was
that's why I
already
was not-
logos on there. He has. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag if it's not out of the
Nothing
bag
to do
yet,
with
but
that.
there's logos on there already, so it's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, what's gonna?
That's not it. You guys are both apparently extremely busy with things to do.
Tom Johnson.
Yes.
So
I like that. I'll take that.
that's why it's good to say, hey, you know what? I can probably do I don't know, a Thursday night and carve out an hour or two
Yeah,
for
but-
you. Yeah, things like that.
It was in the
I
middle
talked
of
to Mikey. Did I talk to you about that while Creed was
Yeah.
not there?
When you were here, me and Knox went ahead and tied down his day to get
Today, now,
Yeah,
just a moment ago,
few
could have
minutes ago.
discussed a little bit, but we kind of made the plans for what we're going to do without you guys now.
You sent it today.
No.
Yes,
It
you
was I'll back that up. for you. I've got it right
did.
here.
9:43.
That has nothing to do with that. That's it. We don't care about what you think about the logo.
You said someone mentioned your name,
That was-
and then there
that
was,
was
a
when-
thing underneath. That's when I first saw it. I didn't see anything.
That was when
else.
you first brought it up.
Yeah, and there's
No,
no.
Yeah.
it was.
So
first
that isn't
brought
really
up-
that
hold
isn't
on, I'm
really a
looking at this- hold
that
on.
isn't a fair argument.
By the way,
It is.
thank you to Buster Crash. 5 months as a member. over here. Happy to be part of this dysfunctional family.
Monday.
And then on Wednesday, I was telling
Hold on.
telling you guys I had a job interview, and Mikey said,
Hold on.
What prison? I hope it sounds dangerous." What
Yeah,
an
back
idiot.
up a little bit.
I was
To
about to get out of
Monday
this
at
group. I was like, I ain't got time
3:41
for this shit.
p.m. 3:41 p.m. Monday from
Monday?
Asshole.
I don't
Need
see
to
it.
start recording Christmas shows this week and next. If you have an idea or want to do one, let me know.
Oh, I totally didn't see that. at
Nothing
all.
until
I don't think I-
3:56.
I don't
5
think
minutes
I
later,
did.
when I said basically we're thinking.
Oh,
about
I didn't
doing
see any of that.
I didn't see that either.
And then Knox at 4:44. I got a new train, dude,
I saw that.
and a Cape Cod potato chips card, dude.
I totally
Then a
do.
link
And it
from
blinks.
Bishop
And it
about
blinks.
USA goal ball makes an incredible comeback.
Yeah, I thought you guys would like that. It's like blind people playing some game in the Olympics like cats. They have like a cat ball with bells in it. I didn't see any of this.
And we're still with the that it's awesome.
It blinks.
Hold on a minute. I
want you to see it blinking.
And then Mikey chimed in about his new favorite band coming to Jacksonville with no Josie Scott. And then
Look
it
at
went,
that.
and then,
Huh?
you know, and some funny things from Bish about bringing the Bob Boombox or not. It goes on and on.
I was wondering, I was like, why is he not responding that he's going to put in Racing Rocks with Ricky Rackman?
I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
I
no
thought it was
laughs
great.
at
I
that.
laughed.
I was like,
I
wow.
laughed.
Then a train video.
I was like, Creed's back on the sauce.
So
No, I swear to God, I didn't see that. I didn't see it until Mikey put the thing.
You know, like, here's the other thing.
Until the little thing, yeah.
Mikey, how many and Creed, this is always a funny thing with you and I, but I have to ask again, just to check in. Mikey, how many times a week do you talk to Creed? Well, you see each other all the
Mikey
time
has a red-
face to
I
face.
see him every day.
But so you don't have to call
twice a
him.
day.
I think that your call answer to return call ratio for my
Yeah.
phone calls.
I don't have a lot of time in my life, and I'm not saying that like as in rude. I mean to call you back, and I do call you back a lot. I don't think you realize that. Like within not too long, it does happen. Let me double check. Boy, I'm glad I got my phone right next to me today.
Then not even a like on my one bigger than average pancake pick. I mean, I thought that was going to bring the
How
house down
giant
too.
was my pancake the other day? Your one was
This
good
is
too,
what I
though.
mean. We're running a business, and I
Nothing-
forget to look at- You know
nothing.
what I mean? Like this is seriously. I love
We're
it.
sending
I love
food.
it.
We're sending pancake and train pictures in our.
I know. I can't get one effing thing from you guys about.
I put in an attempt. I mean, I wasn't gonna beat a dead dog. I said, well, I'm gonna just take the best
No,
stuff
I
and
tried-
roll it on over to the next
Same
one. Why
thing.
not?
I figured at some point somebody's going to say something about what we need to work on.
I didn't see any of this at all. I didn't, and I'm still not even. I haven't even read it yet. Need to start
Well,
recording.
luckily, I
Christmas.
got a message back from Gary. Gas station Gary said he was in, so I didn't
Oh,
need
good.
Bishop for nothing.
Yes. Well, is Gary going to do the other things with you that I saw that there's going to be on there or no?
No, hopefully I'll be able to book you for that. But
Oh, okay.
Haley, I'm here often.
Once a week.
I'm here. Yeah, and I'm on a good streak. I've
No,
been
you
here.
are. Yeah, you're doing all right.
You know, I'm
Carol
doing
said
all right.
that.
I
Creed
mean-
also said that you're picking me up in a limo.
Oh, Carol. Well, I'm glad that everyone else got a laugh out of it. My friends didn't get a laugh out of it. That I was going to either have sex with Carol or Brian Rickman, or maybe both at the same time. I thought you guys would think that was funny.
Bob, I know. The proper thing is that don't scream that close into your mic. Back off of it a little bit, like you're singing, right? So you just get louder and louder.
It
and
made me
louder.
turn it up.
Yeah, he's right up on the mic and he talks very loud. So we do, and I don't react to him. Apparently, that hurts their feelings. So.
Did you know that I had called out Creed for not liking the video, Bish, or did you?
No.
I thought
Yeah,
you were just leaving that on purpose.
right before. I mean, it's a double
Literally,
header.
that's
No.
great that you had the same thing I did. I was like, that guy. You know, you don't have to. Sometimes a reaction can make up for saying something in a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what Creed's going to do on every message that's on there now? You're going to get a heart.
Well,
And you
thank
can't
you.
say a goddamn word.
Nothing but love.
No, I made a joke. We joke about certain concerts here and there because it's 2020, no, 2006, 2007, I think.
To 15 years.
Somewhere around there. Saliva. It's coming.
Saliva.
I didn't know that Josie Scott. So Josie Scott, I think his kid or something. That's what flipped the script for him, I think, and then ended up. And you were right, and it was back in like 2011 or something like that. He left Saliva, which I didn't even realize that. For whoever said, I think Bish did about the Christian.
No, that was Mikey. I mean, it was in the message. Did you not read that?
He don't look at names or faces.
He
just
doesn't.
reads words.
Yeah, just not Cape Cod chips. Not a big fan. I don't like. There are only very certain few actual
Kettle chips.
kettle chips that I like.
Yeah, I like kettle
Cape
chips, yeah.
Cods are good for dipping because
Nice.
they're structurally
Sound.
pretty sound. Yeah, it's almost like the same
All right,
hardness
so-
of a tortilla chip.
So this came up this week from Mikey, who said that he does not like any chips with ridges. So I said, well, what the hell do you dip with then? Because I can't imagine like a Lay's potato trying to. It's hard enough just taking a Lay's out of the bag and eating one without it falling apart in your hands. You know,
My dad ate Wise chips. Remember the Wise ones? Those are like even thinner.
How about the onion garlic? You ever have those? They're very different.
I see those all the time whenever I
You
see
can't dip with those.
you photos of the different chips that I eat. That gets no response either on my break.
Jesus. You do.
I'm off my meds.
You do understand there's a lot of conversations on there that we don't
I
hear
know.
from
I'm
you,
picking. I
right?
know.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Jeanette, the thing about the pancake thing is we were at a diner breakfast joint in Wilmington one night, and
Multiple
Knox went
nights.
on. By the way, we were all starving, and Knox went on and on and on with specific instructions as to why we wanted his 2 pancakes or maybe
No. The problem was that they
why?
gave you 2 small ones that were sometimes pre-made, just sitting under a heat lamp. And so I said, "Can I just have one big one instead of 2 small ones? Use
Why
the
would
same
they
amount
say
of
that?
batter as you would for 2 in one." And they did.
But not as smooth and as simple as that was just explained. It was.
Aaron's probably older than he is. Haley. How old is Aaron, by the way? If that is true, I'm going to really laugh about that. I'm going to laugh about that.
That is
So yeah, so it just turned into one big pancake kind of thing after that.
I'm still equally as picky when I go out to eat.
No.
Brown mustard.
all right. Real quick.
Bring
One
her
of the
dauber.
well-known things that Knox likes to say around here is that he likes all women.
Yes.
I said that
and-
one time,
And you
you
meant-
run with it.
Oh,
You
yeah, you
ran
meant
with it.
That's your
I'm gonna.
that's-
You set that up. I'm gonna BRB.
go ahead. That's your mantra. That's kind of like your thing. Like, hey, ladies, you all have a chance because
Mhm.
I'm Knox and I like all women. So, our good friend Six decided he would pick a diverse grouping of women. He thinks he knows which woman you will pick because he says he thinks he knows you and him have the same taste in women. I do not
Okay.
believe he can do so. He says he can. He wants you to look at these 4 women. He wants you to pick out in order which ones from the hottest to least hottest out of these 4 women.
Can I play as
So
well?
the first one's first, and then the last one's last.
Yeah. So first,
And I have to rank them.
Yeah.
I have to rank them, each of them.
yeah, I'm gonna let you see each woman.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna rank them as far as like you'll say, hey, tell me what's good about each one and what's bad about each one. And then once we've seen all 4 of them, why don't you tell me which one is the hottest, next, last, and least hot?
Can I say one thing? Because now,
Sure.
before I go any further, I know that no one has said a thing to me about any of this. Okay, I'm saying that. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't know about this game. I didn't know anything. If this ends up being a thing where I pick them out and they're all transsexuals, I'm going to be really upset if you do that to me.
Transsexuals? That's a great idea. Let me write that down.
So you didn't do that.
No, these
Okay,
are-
they're all actual women. Okay, all right, good.
Well,
Good.
I mean,
Okay.
what's
Got
it
it.
matter? I mean, if they're
What
Does
beautiful
it
women,
matter? I don't know
they're beautiful women.
because in the past episode we talked about how I almost got canceled, and I
Right.
thought you guys were gonna call that back at the same time. I was gonna be like, oh,
No. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if
The
this is
callback.
a double a double callback.
Knox likes trannies. That's a callback.
can't say that.
Where's Creed when I need him? Where's Creed? Creed, are you on your way, Creed? So we get this going. By the way, 93 of you here. Thank you so much for joining us. We do
You've
this
only lost two.
every Wednesday night. We do this right here. This is the OG Creedence and Bishop show. If you've heard us say that, I believe somebody called us washed up DJs today.
Oh,
The washed up DJs get together.
What a
and
nice
do
thing to say.
I said it's more like has-beens, but I'll take washed up. Washed up is fine too. But yeah, this is pretty much the way it goes. This is what you would get.
and did he say, "Hey, you two douchebags ain't funny at all, bro"?
I wish you guys would shut up. I saw that one the other day.
There was some guy that was, I'm not sure what language he is from, but he was saying that he loves watching the show just muted. And I'm like, you could go find these videos yourself and not have to worry about, us being here at all. But I digress.
He likes to look at Creed. Creed, I don't know if this is in the messages or not. Did Creed get a new camera?
No.
No.
It's a
New
setting
internet?
that I don't have.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, check the setting. Doesn't it look great?
It does, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll fix that.
alfalfa happening there. But,
Yeah.
and it's doing something weird today. I don't know why. It's kind of
It's almost
But,
like he's in a dream state.
Yeah.
If you go to cam mic and then you go to virtual background, next to underneath the picture, it'll say
Virtual background.
I think you'd have to uncheck that you have a green screen there.
yeah, uncheck that you have a green screen, and then it should say virtual background, say none, and then blur, and then there's a wall.
Oh,
Blah.
Yeah,
can you hear me
blur.
still or no?
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
nothing's changed.
I saw somebody ask, yes, definitely. We want you in the chat to
Well,
play along as
okay.
to who he's going to pick. Number
Now
one
what? What do I do?
is here, and Knox, please feel free to analyze this out loud as to which one
Well, he's going to give us a critique of each one,
Yeah.
pros and cons.
exactly. 4, right? That he has to choose from.
4, yeah. This would be number 1. We'll refer to her as number 1.
So this is number 1.
That's a
That
good
way, when Knox comes back with his
point.
things, we know who number 1, number 2, so on and so forth.
I'm going to move him up so we can see him
Please.
analyzing the situations so that.
This is number 1.
This would be
This is
number
number
1.
Now, keep in mind, obviously, this picture is got like
Nice.
every cell
filter and tons of makeup. Hair did.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first thing I don't like is the makeup.
Carol, you got it.
Yes.
Bad makeup.
I don't know. I like her hair. Happy birthday! I don't think it's real.
Richard.
I think they're extensions.
Kind of, Jerry. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
You heard
does
that.
kind of a little bit, though. You're right.
She's too high maintenance. The girl in the pic. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question. We got to kind of outline that one. Are we looking for like marriage material, or is this kind of like a fun thing?
No, well, a Knox girl. She, he comes upon her and, she's at the bar, not the bar, but she's at the flea market or grocery store or
Train thing that he went to and spent $190 on.
the train.
Oh, I said more than
extravaganza.
190.
Knoxtown girl.
That was just the engine.
Did you stop by Adam and Eve on the way home, buy some more trees to put away in your?
No, I did not.
The Latina.
Yeah, not bad. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't excite me either, really. I have to
Why?
rank these also. I have to give you numbers on these.
Yeah, you got. Well, I'm gonna just rank them from Knox would date to Knox would not date. Just be honest, man.
Date
Yeah,
Weird.
Knox wouldn't date her, I don't think.
This girl?
No, it doesn't matter. No, you can't look at it that way. You just got to imagine every one of
I
these,
don't know. What am I? I'm going off of. I don't know anything about this woman.
Where'd she go to school?
I don't know. I mean,
what kind of education we're talking about here?
once again, like the layers of makeup, dude, I don't like. I'm not a fan of makeup.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And
The
she also,
doctor-
Carol, you're right. She got some pancake titties.
How can you
going on there.
tell? How can you tell from this photo?
I can tell.
I like every woman. Oh God, not this one.
See,
What
I think
about
number,
this one?
I think
Love 'em
number
all, though.
number 2 is much better looking than number 1. It looks like there was less, filter on
Less
that.
work.
Yeah.
I think, especially time wise, that I think that what we need to do is he needs to pick one out of the 4. Tell us why.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Um,
to because he's definitely not playing along.
Yeah.
All right, Knox. This is number 3. Get a good look. Drink her in.
Yeah.
I believe she may be of some ethnicity.
I'm sorry if I'm not doing the game right.
No,
That's
you're
okay,
fine.
You're fine.
But I just want to make sure that we get to the nachos. That's all. And here's
Yeah.
number 4 for you.
There's
She
number 4.
does not have pancake titties, as you said.
No, she does not. Now, out of those 4,
She's got a lazy eye.
Oh my God.
I
and by
don't
the way,
know. I mean, like, what are these? Where did you find these photos?
I
Six
didn't.
did.
These are
6. This is for you,
6.
done by 6, by a viewer, 4.
Thank
By
you,
a
Six.
fan.
Thanks. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And
Thanks for
And she's
running
all right.
down.
She's all right.
and one of them may actually be watching right now. So just keep that in mind.
She's got a real lazy eye.
She got a real
Oh,
lazy eye.
Jesus. Now they're watching.
Pancake
What are you doing to me
titties,
now? These
got
are
a
all people that
lazy
watch
eye.
this. These are all viewers.
Very
None
good
of them.
chance.
I don't
Are
want
you setting
any
me
of
up?
them.
Are you setting me up?
Now look like a whore.
Doesn't look
You are.
like it.
You are setting me up. You just broke. You did just drop a little hint there. One of these people might be watching. Yeah, someone in here is watching. I don't know.
So is it safe to say you find none of these women?
I like
attractive?
this one the most.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
She has a little I can see the New York City vibe more. I would say more along the lines of New Jersey, because she's got that look of what's the short one from Jim Tan Laundry Show there?
Oh, the Snooky.
Snooky. Yeah, she's got that Snooky look.
And I don't think she has a lazy eye or cross-eyed. I think it's just the way she's looking. She's looking kind of like over.
Well, that one eye does look a little towards the
Suspect.
Who's handsome says 3, 2, 1, 4 in order for now.
Yeah, I gotta see what that order was again. I don't know.
He says 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 for me.
How many pictures?
4, I told you.
All right, so that was all of them.
Simple. That's
Yeah,
4.
that's
Yeah,
it.
that's 4. I got.
And there's the first one again.
Yeah. No.
I do get the sex doll vibes from her. By the way, 101 of you joining us. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe and stuff.
And thank you, Six, for picking those out.
I think that he's going to go. Well, I don't want to sway his decision. I
I
don't know
already
if
said
he's.
number 4.
Did he?
Really
I thought he was going to go number 3.
I thought so too.
He
That
had the
was my
least.
pick.
He had nothing bad to say about her.
Well dressed.
Well
Mhm.
dressed.
Yeah.
I guess not pancake boobs,
Hmm.
as he said. Number 2 did. I thought number 2 was the most attractive out of the 4 personally, but I mean, I don't like all women. I'm not like Knox, so
He has standards.
right.
See, I'm telling you, it's the lots of makeup thing with me.
Well, I don't think that number 3 has. Well, yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
Of course, they're all wearing makeup. I mean,
All right. I think that Chuckleswick thinks like Knox did in the beginning too that one of them was a tranny or something. He thinks number 2 is a guy, which would be absolutely.
Well, a very good looking gentleman. I wouldn't kick him
Wait,
out.
I mean, can you see where
I
I'm
would
coming from
kick
as to
him
why
out
I
of
would
bed.
think you guys would set
I
me
can-
up like that?
Yes, I mean I can see that, but I don't think that 6. Well, because I laughed when I was out there because that's typical radio shtick, right? So I can see where that came from you. But would 6? See, I don't think that 6 would do that. I could be wrong, but who knows? Which one are we going?
That one.
Yeah, that one. You're still out.
that's your winner.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen you even remotely with a girl like
Out of that group right there,
she's the number one.
that would be the one that I would snag.
I think 2's the prettiest. Whoever said that, I think you're right.
She's
Best
very,
eyes for sure. Best eyes by far.
We're not trying to,
Just wondering.
sway your decision.
she looks like like a Hooters waitress.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring me some wings.
And yes, you have Creed because Maggie looks like her. I think.
That's fair. You're
Remember-
looking it up right now just to double check because you forget what she looked like, or you just looking for belt buckles.
You
in the
remember
middle of the
Maggie
can?
with the lazy eyes?
She had the best rack and a lazy eye.
All right.
Maggie-
So
We're
number
going-
Maggie
4.
didn't have a lazy eye, but you remember Maggie, don't you, Creed?
I don't. I have a poor memory.
Ow, 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 ow.
She's the one that I worked with at Ben and Jerry's.
Bishop just injured himself on the job.
You definitely hung out with her because I was dating her when I was at the radio station with you, so that would be
You remember all
like
of
right
his
after.
women?
He would remember.
Oh, you would remember, pal.
Okay. So you say this one is the hottest right here. Okay.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
what
Well,
if I
that's
was
Mikey.
to say
That's Mikey with a filter.
it's me? What if I was to say to you, 3 of these women are men? Could you now, if I go back through them, tell me which ones are which?
God damn it, Mikey.
By the way, not Mikey. It was 6.
This was 6's idea, not mine.
So-
Is that the case? Are they all? Is that really what's going on here?
3 of these are men. Pick them out. 3 are packing heat. 3 are swinging meat.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm not kidding you at all.
No, I'm not kidding you. Which one of these dudes? Which one of these 3 are dudes here?
He left. Oh no, he really, really left though. He took himself completely out.
Well, when you were outside, he said,
I
"Now,
heard
Mikey,
him.
you're not setting me
I
up."
know.
I said, "No,
I know.
I am not." But 6 did.
6 did.
In case everybody was wondering, man. Only one
Oh,
that
you
wasn't
picked
was
one.
number 4.
Wow.
Hey, at least he picked the hottest one was a woman.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Thank you, Shanta.
He's got a hell of an eye.
I'm still saying number 2 is the hottest woman.
Oh, by far.
Sticking
Look at
with
those eyes. She has great eyes.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He really left. You picked the right one. All
picked the right
other
one.
3 are men.
This is the woman. You picked the woman out of the pack. Man. Whoa. Man.
And Mikey wasn't kidding. He didn't.
I did not have anything to do with this. This is all 6's doings. Look, everybody still thinks that's a man. No, this is a woman. All lady parts. All original equipment. Knox, anything?
You did good. You won, Knox. Why? You should be happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have went, a different.
I love how I opened up with that statement being like, I don't know what you're about to do, but if they're all, and I nailed it. I nailed it going in. I nailed it.
I was very you rocked me to my core when you said that. I'm not gonna lie.
That
was like,
funny.
What am I gonna do now?
And 6, congrats on that one. That was very good.
And then I'm feeling bad, about it because you guys made me feel bad about him doing all this work to get these pictures together. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much for doing this. And then, yeah, he was indeed, you gaslighting motherfuckers.
Roping them in, boys.
I even felt bad for saying that to Creed. And you did it. And you did it. You did it like, I'm like, oh, you know what? I shouldn't call Creed a gaslighter and all. They don't do that. And
Come
son
on,
of a
everybody,
bitch, if you weren't, huh?
everybody had a great time. Everyone had fun. Bishop
It
had
was a
fun. Me
great
and
one.
Bishop both still said the dude had the best eyes. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Hey,
Bedroom eyes.
let me tell you, that was a great, very quick impromptu game, even. So
We're gonna have more games like that. If you like that kind of stuff,
Can't
make
wait.
sure you like.
Can't wait for that. The big plot twist at the end.
The reveal. The reveal. We revealed something the other day, Wednesday. Nope, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. We found this lady here who is a lady, 100%. What's her name again?
Janny.
Janny.
Oh, we got to put this.
This
hold
is the
on.
one.
Sorry.
Was that the one that you put up with her in the trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, I sent pictures. That was from this morning. She's quite the hoarder, as we found out.
As we all remember, too, she was shopping to make nachos. But she had a very curious way of doing so. She went into an Aldi's, started shopping in there, had put several items in her cart, and then impromptu just walked away from the cart and left everything right there
All right.
and went to
But-
Walmart.
No, here it is. Bish, this is the thing, though. 20 minutes before we get ready for the hangout, and I'm kind of just perusing, seeing what's going on. And I come across her. And she's sitting in her car with a giant cigarette, and she's just, look at her with the advertising there. We're going to have that on ours soon, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
FYI. And she's sitting there talking about how she has to go poop. And she's talking about how she don't want to crap her pants again. And that she just found a load of diapers, extra diapers. And she said, I wish I would have wore those today. That's where that was my introduction to her. So I'm like, I hope to God that she's still alive when we go on for the hangout. Of course, the entire hangout was her all the way through. So she is, she's amazing. But we watched her, and then she went to Walmart, and
She's actually kind of got a nice ass.
all right,
I mean, she's
30
awful, but I mean that
that's a
that
perfect
angle.
hat.
Wow.
Jonathan, maybe we'll see. It depends on. I did take a nap today and ate, so that's good.
Look at her with a nice cast iron skillet.
Can you hear her?
No.
At all? It's not very loud.
Kind of.
We hear she's making noise, but we don't know what she's saying. She's probably talking to that cat that's named after a Pokemon.
What is that machine that's over on the bench over there? The green machine with the bar? What is
Looks
that?
like a lathe, like that you make a baseball bat with.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Now she has this guy that lives
Is she
with
a,
her. I learned
is she
today.
a gunsmith making
Nope.
weapons?
Creed, did you gather she had been in the military? From her looking at those plaques on her walls with the Air Force
I
stuff?
noticed. I think
There you go,
Knox.
Knox.
That's for you, Knox.
Shake your ass. Watch yourself.
Double diaper on that one.
No, she's not my type.
Oh, she got the chub out.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
look
got
at the
the
way
chub
she's
out.
opening the chub.
Yeah, get
She's
it.
trying to open the end.
No, you can't do that with the metal
No.
things.
No.
Oh God, wash your fingers.
Don't do it like that. Why are you doing it
on
that
the
way?
bag. Get scissors.
What are we doing? I cut mine lengthwise. I just
Really?
So
gut
how
the
did
thing.
you
Yeah.
find this woman?
I'm a poke
Perusing.
and then
face.
squeeze.
If
They
you know
like
how to
that?
search, if you know how to
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, like
If
that.
you know how to search right, you can find
The chub is in the pan. Come on.
7 grams of fat.
them. I gotta tell you two this. You'll enjoy this. We went over during members only to watch a bowling match, and it just so happened to be special needs.
Oh God, really?
Oh, really?
It was pretty amazing.
You can get away with that in the members area, right?
You get away with that anyway because we're not
Anywhere.
making
We're not
jokes.
making fun of nobody. We just
We
did
were calling them
commentary
out.
on bowling, just like legitimate bowling.
Next week's game, which bowler is handicapped?
Dolphins fan, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. This happened today earlier, and I was kind of bummed that we missed it. So I'm glad we're doing.
I don't think she turned on the stove.
She cooks like my wife. She puts a cold pan down, puts all the stuff together, and then turns it on.
Are we
Just
gonna,
turned it on.
like, smash that down for some even cooking?
I'm just going to leave this Indeed ad. I've clicked off of it 4 times now.
I saw when I clicked on to watch her show, it said, be sure to join such and such so you can see
that will do you.
private stuff and something else. So I was like, okay. So I click on it, and it's a thing to subscribe to, but join her channel for like $5 a month.
Yeah, we'll join.
Yeah, if she's going to add all the seasoning, she should really chop that up.
Oh,
Hey, I
there
have one
you
of
go.
those.
I do too.
Yeah, love it. But I don't do it that way. I beat the crap out of it. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, I let it get a little cook going on it, and then I
Well, yeah, I don't do it raw. I like to get
And right now, all she's doing is wadding it up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Meat
so
wad.
yeah, boy, why about me up?
Oh my gosh.
That's a
Got
pretty
milk?
cool little machine there.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah,
I got 2 of them from Pampered Chef.
yeah, it's called a spatula, so you don't have to clean.
No,
the
it's
extra
not. It's not a
things.
spatula.
It's not. No, I'm saying you rich white people with your extra lawn dart utensils there. You got something extra to clean. Don't have enough to do. I'm gonna clean that extra utensil just so I can squash down my meat.
Now, when she was buying stuff for her nachos, she bought very cheap cheese, and kind of mid-priced chips.
When you say cheap cheese, you mean shredded cheese or
Yeah,
Great value
shredded
shredded
cheese.
plastic.
Okay.
Yeah. She got the chip for the meat.
She's got nice hands too.
Boy, out of all those, even those men that I just showed you, I'd rather sleep with.
I'd sleep with every one of the men than sleep with her. Yes.
To each his own. She's got a bubble butt. I'll give you that. But
oh man, she dropped it in the floor. What do we do now?
At least she put it right in the sink instead of going back to work with it.
Okay, she
Did the
picked
right
that up
thing.
and threw it in trash. Good for her.
So she bought some things out of the clearance aisle too. Not running any water, by the way, are we? We're just wiping it down. Going.
No, there's
Oh, she
water.
is.
It's water, but where's it coming from?
And what's the
The
Parmesan?
thing out of the. Did she say something? What'd she say?
She's talking to herself, I think.
I've got it
turn it
cranked
up?
up like really high. Yeah, she does a lot of talking by herself.
Now back with this thing. This is,
Kneading the meat.
Do you think that she just like tells her friends that she's running a camera in her kitchen?
you got an OnlyFans. Dude,
How many-
just hands and ass.
How many subscribers does she have?
Oh, she's right. Do you see the Indeed ads that keep popping up? By the way, she whenever she's live, no matter what she's doing, even if she just goes out and gets deodorant from the Dollar General, 150, 160 people easily. On
That's
with her
really
all
good
day.
money
She's-
on
and
Facebook.
she's on all day.
Look at the. By the way, she bought an entire gigantic can of black olives. I can't wait to see if she actually uses them.
Oh, yeah, she had a lot of them. I've got a picture of her sitting in her bedroom using her glue gun, by the way, because we watched her buy the glue sticks. Or
Oh, she
must have
did?
bought the glue sticks.
Oh, she used that. Huh? Well, here's the thing too. She also bought corn to put in her nachos.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
for nachos. Yeah,
Yeah.
unless we're doing like a Southwest style something or other, like I can see that.
I don't know.
Well, Robbie Rob, from the minute that we went on for the hangout, we had a whole thing planned, and we ended up watching her entire shopping trip, the entire show.
We have time invested on her.
Carol, apparently Mikey's is as well. Mine came out of a Walmart pallet.
Sing it, baby.
Ooh, metal on the cast iron I think is okay, but still I hate using metal anything. I'm weird about that.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, the metal.
On the grill, are you okay with it?
Yeah. Yeah, like a barbecue grill, yeah. Oh, he's watching. Look, he's on it. He knows what up.
He's already fallen in love with her.
God bless
Her
you,
great
Dolphins fan.
ass.
I'm sorry. I can't help that at all, Dolphins fan. That was Bishop. I can't. I'm so sorry.
What happened? What'd I
You
do?
sneezed.
Does Dolphins fan not like sneezing? It's just
Well,
a natural occurrence.
so it wasn't coughing, but you know. Yeah, we do, JD. You ain't kidding.
I watched UHF the other day. That is a funny movie.
I did too, by the way. It came on somewhere and I just let
That's
it play.
I don't like melted plastic in my food. Good point. That's another thing that my wonderful wife has done numerous times is left plastic things just in a pot.
My God, she is really mincing this meat.
Yeah, so she didn't use the black thing after she dropped it, I guess. Huh?
No,
She
she cleaned it
back.
off.
Yeah, but now she's
Well, then
switching up. I
Why
don't
are we
know.
just using that then?
I guess she thinks she needs to flip it, dude.
Yeah.
A flip.
You chop it up with that.
By the way, Creed, were you watching when she said that her roommate that lives with her?
Richard, you have no money. You have no idea how many times I've said it to Mikey, and same with Bishop. Bishop the other night with that. Still got to leave it like this. It's so easy. You go down, press a button, and you go, and then all of a sudden you got a whole screen.
Well, I'm very tall, so I need the entire up and down.
Some people like the reverse letterhead, Greed. Theatrical. You get more in it.
I like turtles.
But she was saying that her roommate was some big shot. He's like selling Pokemon cards and making all this money, like thousands of dollars on Pokemon cards.
Yeah. So Pokemon cards are just out everywhere. I see in the in a lot of the eBay forums or groups on Facebook, it's like people will pop up and they're like at a Target and they'll take a picture of all of it and then they'll buy it all out because of the price of some of these Pokemon cards are astronomical. And now even some really big YouTubers are getting into the opening of the packs. Trying to find the expensive Pokemon cards that are right on the shelves, but it's almost impossible to get them apparently at the stores. It makes sense.
There's like an independent company that goes from box store to box store, like a van, almost like how magazines get stocked.
Yeah, just like how
and they just bring them in. And so if you're there, if you find out what their route is and when they come, you can be in that store like ready to. I only encountered that person once during right when the pandemic happened, and picked up some stuff before it hit the shelf. But like other than that, you couldn't buy any cards. It's been the case the whole time. Supply lines are messed up.
Well, plus they buy the living crap out of them so quick that.
Well, and those fights were happening. A lot of the places stopped carrying them.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Poke fight.
I can't believe that she doesn't smoke in her house, by the way.
She stands at the threshold though, so she's kind of there, kind of not there. Is she
You
looking
guys
at a
watch-
recipe?
I think so, yeah. For nachos. Yeah, good point with that. I will give you that. And overmodulated, very loud music for some reason is a thing as well. I'll never understand it.
I told you my coworker just watches TikTok nonstop. It drives me crazy because he doesn't have headphones on.
So you're having to hear it.
Yes.
Creed,
What
did
is-
you happen to hear when she said that's Creed's business? Did you happen
Because
to hear when
John asked.
yeah, Creed sells on eBay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she said that her roommate would get flown to Japan by Nintendo.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, and she said they would be waiting for him to come off the plane. To be like standing outside, out there. And then she said, but he doesn't have time for that right now. And that's when I sent you the message. What the hell is this guy up to? He doesn't have time to fly with places with Nintendo.
And he lives in this house with her?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
She's doing a good job with that ground beef.
Some
Yeah,
people
she is really spending some time on it.
put their money back into their passion, Creed. Some people put money back into their house. It just depends on what you want to do.
Is that what you do, Creed?
What?
You really turn your ground beef a lot when you're making it?
Yeah, I do that a lot. I do. I know that you get yours from the convenience store across the street, but do you cook much though, for real? Ever? at your
Me?
place? Yeah.
In the wintertime, I do. Yeah,
Wow.
more.
Does your apartment have a kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a galley kitchen. I have a very small refrigerator,
James.
which limits how much I cook. In a very
The
small
galley.
kitchen.
You know, for it being the chub, I usually have a layer of about this much grease just swimming in it.
The chub?
Well, see, I buy the 93.7 Chub.
No,
You're
Since when
buying
do
like
they
the
call
80,
ground-
20.
Chuck.
no, Knox. Listen, meat is so expensive nowadays. You can't buy it in a normal form with a styrofoam and plastic over it. You got to buy a chub.
What's a chub?
What she just had that she opened and squeezed it out of.
Oh, they call that a chub?
Yeah.
Who calls it a chub?
Not you.
Who? Name
No, seriously.
I've
I've
never
never heard
heard-
it called a chub. Have
no,
you?
me either, but I
Vision?
just went with it. It made sense.
A chub is
When they said it?
is like a non-trout like giant bait fish.
Hey, Knox,
You
do me a
can't.
favor.
Not what it.
Knox, do me a favor. Go to Google, type in meat chub.
What is she doing? Look what she's doing.
Oh, with a paper towel.
Outside the box, thinking outside the box.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
about
shit.
That's way outside the box, though.
that. Okay, now what do you have to say next?
Chub of meat. Is that where the term
All right,
chubby comes
And
from?
then go to images.
I got a chubby.
Go
Is that
over
where
to
that
images.
came from?
Because it's all it is chubs of meat.
I got
The,
a chub. So when you say you got a chub, it's because you got a big meat tube.
See, that's why
Got a
I
big
thought
meat
Max was
tube
gonna
working.
go with the chub thing. He went with fish. So if you
I got a
had that
chub.
on your poll.
bet
I
you
got a
did.
chub that time at the cave when Bishop told that girl to give me a good lap dance. A chub.
Make it good, baby. Make it good.
Grocers and meat packers call it a chub, just so you know. Did she just put the rest of the
Chub.
grease down the drain?
I don't know what she did.
No.
It was
She
off
got it out with
camera or
the-
something.
Yeah.
I guess she went in with some more paper towel. I don't know.
Well, Pierre, I mean,
Look at that drawer. It's about to give up the ghost.
I understand why you wouldn't know that.
Well, you live in Australia, of course.
Chub. Go grab a chub. Go down to the store and get a chub.
She just put a whole thing of grease back in.
dirty
What
dishwater.
did you call that, Bishop?
Oh, what?
Just getting ground beef from the store? Did you call it anything? Like, would you call it getting or did you call it a tube? Go get a tube of ground beef.
No, yeah, you go and you figure out which one's the cheaper. I know, listen, I'm not a savage, so I normally I go talk to my butcher and he gets me a nice,
Oh God, she's
Don't do that. You'll catch yourself.
Where can I get a chub at?
yeah, very rarely do I get the chub, not unless I'm going to make something I really don't care about.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, no, you can't sit there and make like burgers or meatloaf with it. Typically, it's not.
No.
If you're,
I've made burgers out of it before.
Yeah, I don't make burgers by hand.
Why can't you make burgers out of chub?
That's what the fine people at Philly, whatever, or Flanders are
Philly
for.
gourmet.
Philly gourmet. Yes,
yeah,
I love
Bob,
a
she
good
just
Philly gourmet.
put in some water, I guess, for the season.
That she's got to put it in now. Once you put in the dry seasoning, now to wet it, it's going to cook it down now to a little bit of a reduction there, and then she's going to really get the cooking, boy, buddy.
Hello,
Hey,
buddy.
buddy. Great to
Good
see
to
you.
see
Perfect
you.
timing.
Buddy just rolls in off the street.
Missed a fun game.
Yeah, buddy, it sure did. Rewind and watch it. I'll BRB. And then
The
we'll put
one
it-
thing I asked it not to be, it was.
Well, look,
What are the odds of that? I'm just that intuitive.
Chub of meat.
obviously that chub of meat. You think she's making this all for herself?
She keeps leftovers.
That's
Yeah,
a
I mean-
pound.
You think she keeps the containers from the sour cream, rinses them out?
I think so. Yeah.
She'll put
She
the ground
drinks
beef
from
in the container?
jelly jars. My question is this: does she like make a giant nacho? Like she uses all the ingredients, makes a giant nacho, and then whatever's left of the nacho, she keeps that,
Oh,
or does
wraps?
she keep does she keep the ingredients all separately and just make one nacho, or is she going just like gigantic mega nacho? Oh,
Wow,
she got the
that's-
chips.
Well, those aren't. Those are on
Those
the
are the
border.
ones. Those are on the border. Yeah.
Yeah, I said mid-range chips.
This is a good meal if you're on a diet, especially the keto diet.
Those aren't
She-
keto.
These are keto in case you're on a diet. She's gonna put a little bit on each chip.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Do you make chips like this? You put them in the oven afterwards?
Yeah, heat them up.
Really?
No,
Wow,
Melt the cheese.
You guys are. Really,
I've done that with grilled chicken, jalapenos, cheese.
Well, chicken.
Mix
that
it all
sounds-
together,
Yeah.
and salsa and fresh salsa. You heat it all up. It's good. Try it out. No beef though.
When you just put those on a plate and put your toppings on, minus the sour cream. And
that's what I'm saying.
salsa.
She's prepared an entire pound of meat. Is she gonna make one giant nacho plate?
How
Nacho
old
tray?
is this chick? She doesn't look very old.
You want to lose weight, just follow my recipes.
Recipe.
What did she just say?
Following recipe.
Oh,
Seductive. It's the art
Yeah,
of
she's not
seduction.
that. You think she's an old person, but she's not.
Her head is shaved, by the way.
Cancer, you think?
No, she smokes like a freight train. She just shaves her head.
This is kind of making me nauseous watching this. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
you know where Knox hopes those chips go? Straight to her ass.
That great ass.
Sorry, the back is acting up. I'm leaning backwards.
This is a trailer, correct?
That would be my guess too. Yes, classic
It's basing
trailer
off
ceiling
of the roof. Yeah, the ceiling there.
with the one little screw thing in it. Yes, we did watch Santa's shop, buddy. We like going by there, checking in on them, see how things are going.
Have
Make sure-
we got a mailbag tonight?
Make
Yeah.
sure the bottom of the pan is covered.
Those glasses are for
Wait.
just sex appeal, right? Not.
Oh, no, I think they're functional.
Really?
I really do think they're functional.
Are they hearts or they just look like a heart?
Those
Are
are
they just-
hearts, yeah.
Oh.
She's definitely she's cultivated quite the look for herself.
Hey, Santa Claus is here.
Santa Claus, good to see you, bud.
Hey, my kids were asking about Santa.
Santa, while you're here, is there any way possible you can send me some of those amazing handmade Disney gift cards? I need as many as I can get for a trip coming up.
Is that how they do it in the restaurant? I guess that would make sense.
Well, Knox, remember Knox was a waiter. He would
What's the
know.
question?
I'm saying whoever who was that just said that I was wrong. You put them on a plate. You put your meat and your cheese, your shredded cheese on there. You pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, and then you take it out, and then you put your cold toppings on, your salsa and your sour cream, whatever you're into.
Yeah, Buddy the Elf is here, Santa. He's enjoying this fine nacho making as well. He's a great.
You
dude.
ever had a warmed up salsa?
Oh my gosh. Easy does
Yes,
it, buddy.
of course.
I don't think so.
Warmed up salsa.
Yeah.
Salsa. What kind of savage am I? Thank you, Santa.
If it's going in the oven, do we have to cook it all the way? That's another thing.
Santa says I want soft shells. No cards for you.
It's almost
Well, I mean, I understand they're baked or fried. Or...
Do you think she'll put the whole pound of meat on there? She's made it. Why not?
Syrup. Put some
Syrup might, it might bring it up a notch. You might be on something, buddy.
She bought.
that's the diet. Seafood eat it. My mom taught me.
I bet Buddy would put some peppermint sticks on there.
How much sauteing does this meat need?
I don't know. I was gonna jump past.
You definitely would start to death. Oh, she's breaking out all the accoutrements.
There's the corn.
And there's the black beans she bought. She didn't
How long
drain them
does it-
very well.
Does it take to make these nachos? Good Lord.
40 minutes.
Chips are going to be stale by. I like that. Whose Handsome told me to throw my microwave away. Like I'm a liberated man now. Burn your bra.
She's not draining it. Oh man, got to drain that juice.
Yeah, the corn juice don't.
Juice
Even
gives a taste.
Well, the black beans, she didn't drain that either.
If it's going in the oven, why are we warming up the corn?
Oh, here
Good
comes the
question.
layer number one.
Also, with draining the juice, I mean, that's just going to be a slippy, sloppy mess.
Good point, Tracy.
We could get a job at Taco Bell quicker than it takes her to make these nachos. I
Become a
see over
franchisee.
there. I see there's refried beans over there. Does she dump that in with the corn?
To warm it? I hope not.
Black beans, refried beans, corn. Can you
That'd
imagine
make it
this
a lot-
lady shits tomorrow?
That'd make it a lot thicker. Thicken it up, dude.
The entire pound is going on there, by the way.
Yeah.
1 pound of ground beef.
14 chips.
Yeah, she did very little chips.
Is she going to layer it?
Recipe.
No.
All right, here we go.
Yo,
with
cut
the-
your finger.
Oh.
What are you doing? Don't do that. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
do that though.
Out of the
Lasagna
Worcester.
showing.
Yep.
She ate a chip earlier, Creed.
I missed it. Damn it. Sorry.
Look, the way things are going, buddy, anything is
Hot.
possible.
Hot maple.
Single.
Gonna cook those up.
Look at that juice. Look at all that juice. She didn't drain the juice.
And
Gives
she
her more
put some
taste.
beans in
What
there
else
too,
is-
huh?
Oh, she's
Well,
gonna, she's,
for sure.
she's gonna shit herself. I'm telling you. No wonder she had to go and find a bathroom at the Aldi's.
Do you have to put a quarter in the stall like you do the?
That's what we were saying.
I know. I think that was a joke we made during that. Were you
No.
what?
Well,
Look at that. Write that one down. Take that off.
Oh, straight on. Look. Oh, God.
Yeah, come on, do it.
Speaking of,
Do it. Do it. Just do it.
listen to it. I like that shit.
you know what I like to do with the refried beans? I would then turn it and then open the bottom half and push it right through.
She discontinued the idea of using them, I believe.
She threw them away.
She's done. She just threw the entire can
What?
away.
She opened it, looked at what was in there, and
Okay.
just walked away from it.
Will she drain the olives? I love olives, but I would
Oh, I
drain-
hope she drains the olives. They're going right in the.
Oh,
She's draining.
finally.
And we're not going to warm them up, though.
No, that's
We're
going
gonna
straight on.
Inch them out.
Straight on. There you go. Oh, only half with olives.
Why do
Probably
you think?
straighten the straight into the dishwasher.
Why do you think she threw the refried beans away? Do you think she never
Did you
seen
I
it?
think it
Look
was I thought she ever seen it and she looked at the consistency and thought it was like shit, maybe. I don't know.
Boner.
Oh my God, there's a stalker back there. Look in the door. Look at the door.
What is that? Is that someone's? It is someone standing there.
No, sitting there. Now, unless they're very short.
That's really weird.
That's so
Are we gonna see
weird.
a murder?
Is that the roommate? Will we see him? The Pokemon master?
He's in there working on his passport to Japan.
You think that he possibly looks a little bit like Uncle, what's his name there from that we had on the show?
Fester?
No, from Napoleon Dynamite.
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico that we had
Yes.
on the show one time. Because that's what I'm imagining right now.
What's with all that juice, man?
It looks like
Come
Knox
on.
is back there.
What is she gonna do with this? It has to be drained. I mean, you could cook that out.
She's
after
gonna
an hour.
2 hours, maybe. She's gonna have to soak the nachos. I mean, they're gonna be like soggy. Oh, it's gonna be a mess.
I think she's thinking about that, and has she even turned? I mean, it's not even really cooking at this point because it's a giant.
Knox, do you
There you
think this
go.
woman would be a good lover?
She might. She could be a closet freak.
She's halfway there.
She's a hoarder. I know that much.
I don't know.
Seriously, nachos. I can cook like a 4-course meal. Like I could do fettuccine alfredo with like grilled chicken.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Grilled chicken. No, go ahead. He's thinking. Oh, he's not back yet.
Makes you
Will we
wonder
get
if
him?
makes you wonder if he could really cook all that quick. It's taking him this long to get a sentence out.
Look how she's really taking her time with that corn.
Oh,
And
he's
we're
back.
back.
Oh, so she's
Who was frozen?
That was Creed. Who was frozen? Where were you at? Were you not here with us just now,
wrong with you?
Knox? I thought he was frozen. He was looking around, looking down. Knox, are you talking to a woman?
yes, I love that she put the paper towels inside.
Somebody nearby made cookies. And so I'm trying to arrange a drop off.
Oh, those kind of cookies, like that you've already eaten with all these questions, I'm guessing.
No, like Christmas cookies.
Could I buy some pot from you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No. These are not magical. They're normal.
Buddy's comment was great. Oh my god.
Smells like mothballs. I can see that.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, buddy.
No salsa though.
All of the beans, all of the corn, every bit of it.
Yeah.
Does she have 2 bags of chips? It seems like a 2-bag of chip job because you got the chips on the bottom. Those are going to be worthless.
Wouldn't you layer it again, or would you do cheese and then layer it? I would have done more layers.
I would have done way more chips. This is corn and beans with a little bit of chips mixed in.
Have I ever told you about the amount of times that I've had to bitch and complain about the fact that Emily orders way too many nachos at restaurants that we go to, eats about 4 or 5 of them, takes them home, puts them in the fridge, and throws them away, obviously, a week later. Even 10 minutes after they hit the table, it tastes like shit. That's why I don't ever get nachos out. I just, you know what
If
I
I
mean?
get
Making a home
anything
like
like
this.
that, I get something that doesn't have, like the chips will come separately and then the hot dip of some sort.
No
go
more
into it.
chips. That's it. That's what we're doing here. But she does have a chip clip.
It says food coma. That's a lot of food.
She's looking at it going, what the hell did I do?
No, she's looking at the recipe, figure out what was next. She told her that guy no more free shows.
Half gallon
Yeah.
of milk.
Got to pay for that.
Pour that on top.
I agree, Genesis. Jesus.
She's looking for the cheese, maybe.
It's already going to be super soggy as it is. And yeah, we haven't even went to any cheese yet.
Here's my other question. Does this even go in the oven? This might be like the serving trough.
I like that idea.
Buddy, no. Nope, you're fine.
No.
Yeah.
It's a pants optional. Oh, nearly killed the cat.
All right. We got to
Doors
put half,
back
half of
open.
a Powerade on top of this.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the bag we bought right there that she's opening.
Is that mozzarella?
Yeah, didn't even get a taco mix.
Yeah, mozzarella. Never saw mozzarella.
Maybe
on-
that's the queso. I know they have a cheese that's called queso there. That's white.
Oh, that's right. That's pretty creamy.
Uh-huh. Extra
Could I buy
creamy.
some pot from you?
Knox.
I like that all this crazy shit this lady's doing. You guys are like, oh no, that's definitely not mozzarella. That's queso.
I think he was pointing out the fact that they do have quality. Whoa, that's a lot of cheese.
I have never seen it. She do measurements with her hand. Like, is Knox asleep?
No,
He's meditating.
Break it.
I told
break
you I'm setting up a handoff of cookies.
it. Trying to get some sugar cookies, dude.
Okay,
Doesn't
now it's
everybody
got
do
to
that
go.
At 10 o'clock at night?
Hmm?
Who doesn't get cookies at 10 o'clock at night? Fresh from the
Some
oven.
people have late night barbecues. Some people have late night baking.
Touche. I would love that.
Oh my goodness. Those two going head to head on Iron Chef.
Yeah, no, Richard. So typically this one is the one that they label it as. It's I don't think that it's a mix of cheese. It's like they've made their own brand of it.
It's
Very
not
creamy.
all white. It's kind of a little high yellow on it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a yellow tinge to it, but not very evident. She's just what's in the microwave?
Yeah, what did just go in the microwave?
Hopefully,
oh my God, it ends before we even get to see it.
Hopefully, a tin cup with kerosene in this whole thing.
Damn
That's
it,
it.
woman! There's not
There's
a
a
video of her
picture.
eating.
There's a
Oh,
picture
well.
of it on here, though. Hang on.
Oh my god,
Hang on a second.
this her intestines mass exited.
Grandma, Mom told me you are not going on Facebook or your phone anymore.
I'm Xing out of it. It won't do anything, so I'm not sure what to do here.
Is it frozen, dude?
Little stuck, dude.
Bum, bum,
She
bum,
is amazing.
bum,
I love her. 80 likes. Can we get 20 more likes to 100 likes on this show? That would be a milestone for this show for sure.
Scott says he could cook shepherd's pie. We just saw shepherd's pie nachos.
And if you're just joining us, make sure you go back and rewatch the episode, and you can see where I get hoodwinked.
You sure about that? You sure you weren't bamboozled? Could have been bamboozled.
I was bamboozled. I was.
Oh wow, those are just as good as I expected. How long did she leave them in there for?
A bit long, I'd say.
Long enough to burn that cheese up.
Well, I think that's olives, but yes, the cheese is a little burnt as well.
Yes, loud.
Look at that chip. Look how dark the chip is. It's got a definite burn. Good burn to it, dude.
There you go. Darlene's on it. Hey, Janny, if you're looking for easy recipes, you should try Mississippi pot roast.
There you go. One of my faves. What a
Hey, old Buck.
day. Old Buck, good to see you. Just in time to say goodbye.
So, did you message her, Mikey?
She's on every day. Like, she's on.
Yeah, I was in her
Oh.
chat. I was there you go, bud. There you go, Knox. She likes it wild. There's her again. Nope, that's the dog.
This is
there's
off
the
her
car.
porch. Yeah.
Look
She
at
has
all
her
the writing on
Facebook
her
logo right
car.
on it. Look, it says it. Her whole thing is right on the side of her car.
I think she's
150
making pretty. Yeah, she's making some pretty good money. I think. Whoa! The Great Wilderness.
Oh, she puts up people that are really weird to her and stuff. She blocks. She puts pictures up of all the
Messages. She got 15,000 followers. She's getting paid, son.
Yeah, she's making some money.
She's also building the next Terminator to kill us all. Well, this has been an amazing show. We had Knox
It's a
doing
good
a little grading. We watched an amazing chef. Santa Claus came by. Buddy the Elf was here. Who else has got
Santa?
those big names? Who?
No,
Nice.
not hers. That was somebody that she was.
Now, her butt does not smell.
Well,
She's a classy lady. Classy broad. Knox, I hope you enjoy your cookies, bud.
I'm gonna go get him.
Where do you have to meet them at?
About 100 yards away.
Oh. Is this another person that is employed around that area?
It's the wife of someone. Don't worry.
Does the husband of the wife
That's
know?
where they all start out, but I mean,
Yes. Of course, the husband is aware that there's a drop off taking place. I'll be seeing him as well, likely. So.
Does he know that you're going to be making a deposit as well?
That was close.
No deposits. Just a cookie withdrawal.
behind the dumpster with a wet cigarette.
He said no.
No.
Yeah. Take the magnums with you, is what John's saying.
Be careful. Always be safe.
All right.
She commented that it made her nauseous and making it, and it was nasty. I believe that. I mean, she was disgusted when she pulled out. I don't think she. I think that like a friend or somebody in the a viewer, like sent her the
recipe
things. Yeah. Did you notice that 26 people have left the minute that Janny was done? I'm making the nachos.
They said that's it. We're out of here. Recipe.
Knox, enjoy your cookies. Have a great rest of your week. Remember, we got to work on your.
I've already got them locked in. We've got a day.
Great. Dude. Good to hear it. Mikey, I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. East for a hangout.
That's right.
B Shop, any last words?
No, it was nice joining you guys, and we'll see you next week, and we'll see you around.
Big question is this, Bishop. You get this new job. Will you be here on Wednesday nights?
Yeah, we might have to adjust something.
Yeah. I mean, we might have to adjust something, but we'll still make it work.
Also, wait a minute before we go. Hold on. Very important question. Bishop, when and where she is ready?
Well, I got to get hired first, and then they I'm in a 5-week training thing, and then the 5th week they send me to all expense paid trip to wonderful St. Paul, Minnesota. So
Good stuff. All right, guys. Everybody, if you're watching this in the future and have not yet liked this video, please do so because it helps out tremendously. Before you leave.
Oh, we cut that poll the minute that he got here at 8:50.
8:50 was the win. 8:50 was the win. Grinch
Damn, the
is
Grinch
here.
even. Wow. And the Grinch is a member already, too. I didn't even know that.
Look at that. Grinch, thank you for joining. If the Grinch can join, why can't you? If you're looking to get timed out like little Linda did Vinny.
Oh, that's right.
We can arrange that.
Seconds today for no reason. We're only on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. East for this. We do a lot on the channel.
We're live a couple times a day. So make sure you check out the schedule. Check it out.
We will. It'll be in the trunk just rattling around loaded.
Yes.
The boot.
It'll be in my carry-on luggage. That's still fine, right?
Absolutely.
I'm on a show this Friday in the beautiful Southport, North Carolina, and there has been sightings, not once but twice, of Mel Gibson is in town in Southport filming a movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
So you think he's going to come and watch? Are you going to set up a camera and do a live stream?
would you like me to? I don't know how well
When is
it's at a brewery, and we'll see. Yeah, I can
They
do
have
that.
internet that everybody else doesn't have access to.
I don't know. I would have to ask.
It's a very simple thing. I just, they have their own Wi-Fi, and some places have Wi-Fi for everybody else. That kind of thing.
Right.
It's true. True. Why not? Think about it. Tis the season for giving. 94 likes on the show. That's very, very good. Thank you guys for everybody dropping by. And just as a teaser, don't forget, here's a very loud announcement for Hall.
Oh yeah, turn your
volume down,
headphone
everybody.
mics, yeah.
Here you go, guys. Don't forget about this coming.
Diabetes.
Gay!